sa man nga na knowledge on how to do database, like wala pa kayong platform na nalalaman. Okay? But before that, very good, may galing na pa-remind. I'll have this one first as a recording. Ha? So I'll record para at least if you have some concerns, you can just rewatch the video. Wait muna. So our goal for today is for us to create a simple layout, and then we need to implement or add JTable to the form. Diba? TP03, I gave you an activity wherein you are to replicate a particular web form into a Java form. Diba? So the form that you've created in TP03 will also be used in TP04. So that would mean na if wala kang TP or wala kang task performance sa 3, you will not be able to perform TP04. Okay? So far, I'd like to apologize sa Daytood because of the technical inconvenience that happened last week, di ba? Some of you were not able to submit the video file itself because it was too large, and then it consumed already the whole Google Drive allocated for my account. So that's why I opted to have an alternative wherein you will upload it in YouTube and then just send me the link. Okay? So that's still okay. So that will be the same. That will be our, what do you call this one? That will be our, mag-rise ako, sir. Yeah, yes, sir. Let's have muna that kind of submission type, ha? Kay dili gid pwede nga kay the other people are having a 1 gigabyte na video demonstration, grabe sa kasanan no. So to address that problem, yung gagawin lang natin is that we will do it, or you will upload your submission, you will have your video uploaded in YouTube and then have the link submitted in my form. Okay? Para at least dili siya mo crowd sa ako ang Google Drive nako. Okay. So for this activity, for example, let's have muna, or I'll create muna another Java application. So this one is October 13. You are 2D, right? So para makuha na ko ang demonstration nako. And I'll try to add another frame. Wait muna ha. Try to add another frame. Design muna ako, like for example, main form. Okay. Don't worry, I'll only do 2 components for designing man sa tatlo lang talaga. Okay. So for example, this is an example only. For example, my form has 2 fields only. For example, I have text field 1, then I have text field 2. Okay. Try to design something sa. So I'll just remove the text para talaga. Okay. Then let's try to put some label para at least man lang you know what to ask. Like alam mo kung ano yung ilalagay sa text field. For example, the first name, and then you also have the second one, which is the last name. Okay. Other students are telling me, sir, can we use Java Eclipse? Kay, I don't know, the last time I had a survey, yung sinabi nyo is, mas prefer nyo si NetBeans. Ngayon naman, meron man nagsasabi na, sir, we want to use Eclipse. Nahala, sige. Ayun na ang bahala. Hindi ko na alam kung saan ako lulugar. Sige. So for example, we'll have this form, di ba? Ito yung mga usual na binibigay natin, or the usual things we design for a form. Now, for this one, ito, I already discussed the purpose of this one. Ngayon, I will introduce to you another Java components, which is what you call Java table. Okay? So this one is usually used to display records na you will display records in a manner whatever you put here will be also saved in this particular table. Okay, that's basically for saving and then retrieval. Okay, so this one is Java table. Add muna tayo ng button, because just like what I mentioned, buttons will trigger the event, di ba? So yung goal natin is that kinakailangan yung dalawang fields natin dito, whatever we input here as values will be using this button is malalagay siya dito sa ibaba. Okay? So again, take note, ginagawa natin ito because we don't have pamangyod. Kumbaga, this is one of the problem of the curriculum. That's why we need to revise it gyapon. Kay app dev was given to you na wala pa kayong knowledge or you're still currently learning about database. So right now, we'll do na lang whatever we can para we can perform talaga application development, particularly on CRUDs. Okay? So for example, yung goal natin is that we will try to add a new record every time na we put something in here. Okay? Nakuha nyo ba? Hello? Are you still with me, guys?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Ito lang yung bago ha. Ito lang yung bago muna. So, if you notice, di ba, I have two fields only. Dalawa lang yung fields ko. Dito, you have four fields, ay four columns. So, to change that one, you right-click on this one, and then you go to table contents. Again, di ba? The number of fields here should also be the same number of columns na makikita dito sa iyong JTable. Okay, so for example, I only have two, so that would mean I only need two columns as well. Now, to change that one, you go to table contents. Meron bang lalabas din? Di makita ba? I'll share na lang my entire screen muna para you'll have an idea. Sige. So if I click bitaw, this one, wait muna. Okay. So if I will click this one, this JTable, and then right-click on it, nakikita nyo ba yung lumabas na mga options? Guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
You click on
Yes,
table
sir.
okay. You click on table contents and then you click on columns. Okay. So this is where you will see the number of columns that you will need. Okay. Don't do anything about this one, this part here. What you will do is that you just need to, for example, delete. Like for example, you don't need another column for, you don't need column 4 because you only have 2. So delete mo yan. Same goes with column 3. Delete mo yan. And then, to match up everything, you can just change the title. For example, the first column is dedicated for the first text field. So you need to change that one into, for example, the label of the first text field is first name. So yung ilalagay mo is first name din. Okay? And then on the second one, you have the last name. Okay? And then, that's it. After that one, you go to rows, and then you remove this one. Not remove actually, just make it 0 because that would mean nga wala pa kayong, like by default wala talagang records added on this one, on this table. Okay, so have this one count into 0. The columns should match the number of fields you provided, and then just click close, and automatically, if you notice, di ba, si first name at saka si last name naging title ng column, and then it also matches the number of fields you've added. So one text field is to one column, another text field for last name is also another column for the table. Okay? Now, how do we add whatever we type here, di ba? If you will try to run this one, yung mangyayari is that you will be provided with a Java application. Wait muna natin. Para yung have an idea kung ano yung itsura niya na wala pang na-add, di ba? So if I will do this one and add new record, walang nangyayari. Because I did not put any action on this one. So the action that we will be doing, or the action that we will be putting in the what do you call this one? In the button, should add, for example, I type here, Neptali, and then I'll have this one, my last name, Dayon Ngaroa. Okay? So dapat, or kinakailangan, na after inputting Neptali and then Roa, if I click add new record, dapat itong dalawa is mapupunta dito. Okay? Yan yung ating gagawin. Okay? Sige. So to do that one, what we need to do is to click on this one, and then double click on it, and then you will be at the source na dayon. Diba? You have the design, and then you have the source. Now, to do that one, make sure nga you will write your code here. Ay, wait muna. Wait muna guys. Cancel muna natin. I think, right-click natin ito. Sorry. Right-click, events, and then action pala. Sorry. Action perform. Para, ano bitaw? Para it's really the correct method or the correct area where you will write your code. Okay? So if you notice, again, you go to your button, you right click on it, you click on events, you go to action and then click on action perform. Okay. So you have here to do add your handling code here. Okay. So what we will do now is that we will try to put a code that will add the two text field values to the JTable. So ito yung code natin. Try muna natin because since we don't have database man or we don't deal with data manipulation through a particular database platform, what we will do is that we'll just use na lang your knowledge in string arrays. So to do string arrays in Java, di ba? You need to declare first the variable type. So string, tapos the variable name, which is for example data, and then have this symbol, di ba? And then you'll have this one na, diba ito yung sa ano natin, ito yung symbol ni array. Like whatever values you put it here will be stored in this particular variable. Okay? So we'll have data, variable array data. And then try natin or not try, but we will declare na the values that will be used in our string array will be coming from the two text field na ginawa natin. So for example, the name of our text field, if you will be like for example not sure with the name of the text field, you can just go this in this area. Okay, so for example on my end, yung ginamit ko is J text field. Please be careful with the way you write it in uppercase and lowercase kasi it will really matter. Okay? Okay. Ito yung code na gagamitin natin. Get text. Tapos this one. Ayan. Example lang muna ito And then let's create a object for the table para you'll have an idea para it will be our the object that will be created for the table will be utilized in creating records in each row kumbaga. Yan. So ito yung syntax niya. Default table model and then the second one will be the table name. And then you have here default table model and then this one. Tapos tawagin natin yung table na ginawa natin. The table that we created, yeah, JTable1. Sige. You have JTable1 dot get model. Yeah. Okay. So after that one, you'll be receiving an error. Okay. This error tells us na wala tayong tinawag na library for table. Okay. So with Java NetBeans, you just click on this one and then click on add import. And then if you will go up, nawala siya lagi. Okay. Wait muna ha. Okay. If you will go up, diba? This one dayon is added. So kanina wala ito. Look what will happen na if I will remove this one. This particular line will not be or will be declared as error. So again, to use table or JTable, you need to declare libraries that will be it will be our ano dayon the library will be utilized to call out all of the table packages in Java. Okay? So add import Java Swing and then if you go up, ayan. And then wala nang error. Ay, may error pa rin. Default table. Anyari. JTable. Table model. Default table. Wait muna guys Table model. JTable. Okay, sorry. Wala palang dot. Ayan. JTable, get model. And then, after that, we can just have it here like table model. Diba? Ito yung ano natin. Ito yung table name na we created a while ago. So we will now call table model and then we can declare now na every time, yan, mag-add row tayo, table add row every time coming from the variable data. Okay? Ayan. Again, try natin. Let's try to run this one. So again, This part here is declaring a variable string and then uh, getting values from text field. Okay. This one is creating table object that will be utilized later on the process. And then this one is adding rows every time, adding rows per data day, per values from variable data. Okay? So yung pag-add niya, like for example, I add Neptali, that's one row. If I will add another name, it's another row na po. Okay? Let's try to save it and then let's try to run it. Wait muna natin ha. Okay, ito, for example, Neptali, I'll add. Diba? Add siya. For example, I'll add Sir Nico. Oh, diba? If I will type here, for example, Sir Gab Casino, if you notice, si Gab lang yung na-insert. Bakit? Because we did not get, based from our code here, we only declared na we will only get values from text field 1. So to do that one, ang gagawin natin is that we will try to add the text field 2. Okay? Okay. Save natin, text field 2. Save natin and then try to run it. Can you see this one, guys? Ito. Can you see this?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
For example, you have Neptali Roa and then add new record. Diba? Si Neptali tapos yung last name niya na Roa is added into the table. Now, if you notice, Bitaw, every time I close this one, the table also resets. Bakit? Because we're not dealing with database ng yun. We're doing it in a kumbaga application running application only. So lahat ng values will be put into the strings every time I will close the program itself, the values you've added will not be recorded, and then the whole program will reset itself. Okay? For example, ito, Vincent Jano Razalo. Okay, add new record. O, di ba? So, yung medyo mali dito is that I need to erase pa, di ba? You notice? I will still need to erase before I can add a new name. So, to answer that one, we can put here a code that will reset the values in the text field. Like gagawin niyang blank. So we can have like every time or after niya ma-add yung data sa table, we can add here like jtext field 1 dot set text into blank. Okay. Okay, look what will happen na. Try to save it and then antay muna natin ng medyo konti lang. Okay, for example, I'll add again Neptali Roa. Add natin ng bagong record. Diba? If you notice, because of this code, this part here, this one clears text field 1. Si text field 2 hindi na cleared because wala man tayong nilagay na set text. Okay? So this one is for clearing or cleaning values in the text field. Okay. Add natin yung isa para at least man lang silang dalawa yung mare-reset or the two text field will be have this value na blank para it will be ready for the next entry na pod. So if I will run this one again, yan. Example, Neptali, then Roa. O diba? And then for example, Gab, Casino. O diba? Nakuha niyo ba yung concept, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, in app dev, hindi po pwede, hindi po pwede na you will just be doing it something like this. So si app dev, kinakailangan na you will present or you will provide bitaw notifications every time na there is a successful action. So we can use what do you call this one? So every time we can have it here, like every time na merong addition to the records inside the table, we can have a dialog box. So try natin mag-add ng dialog box using J option pane. J option pane dot show message dialog. Tapos we'll have this. Tapos record added successfully. Ayan. Try natin. Okay, if you notice, ito, hindi siya binabasa. Kasi wala siyang library, I think. Or mali yung pagkakagawa ko. Sige nga, try natin. Okay. Wait muna. Try natin. Ayan. Add import Java option pane. Okay. If you notice, another library is added. Okay. So if I will run this one, ito yung gusto ko sa NetBeans kasi it provides you suggestions. Tapos sila na yung naglalagay kung saan dapat ilagay yung suggestion nila. Okay? It only works on some cases, ha. Sige, try natin na. For example, Neptali Roa. Ayan. Nakikita nyo ba ito, guys?
Yes, sir.
This
Yes,
one is a
sir.
dialog. Yeah, this one is a dialog box
Yes, sir.
using the option pane. So it would mean na every time na correct yung or meron akong na-add, it will this message will be displayed. Okay? So for example, add natin ng bago. K Waga. K Rejoice Waga. Ayan. Okay? Ayan. You also have, for example, Gab Casino. Ayan. O, diba? Nag-gets nyo ba yung concept, guys? This one is adding, di ba? Pansin nyo, si values or the values you put here will be added here. Okay? This one is an example of inserting records, inserting and then viewing records from a form. So inserting records, papunta sa form, tapos display natin sa JTable. Okay? Nakuha nyo ba, guys, yung concept?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. For this time, I will be giving the floor to you guys. If you have any questions, sige daw ba? Kindly ask questions para at least we can entertain it as early as now because I'll be presenting na po another concept that includes if-else condition. Sige daw. May pangutana para makaroon nato. Sige daw ba? May question? Kung wala question, kindly give me, kung walang question, give me a thumbs up reaction. Kung wala, thumbs up. Kung meron, you kindly turn on your microphone and then let's try to answer your question. Okay. Thumbs up na lahat. Sige. Now, let's try to have this one. Now, I will present to you it's not an error but it's a wrong implementation kumbaga ha. Look what will happen. Sige. Sige daw, who can tell me anong mali dito? Sige. Can you see this one? Ito.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Ano mo
Yes,
na?
sir.
Yan. So, di ba ito yung ginawa ko kanina? Look what will happen. Anong mali dyan? Sige daw. Who can tell me what's wrong about this one? Sige. Anyone from the group? Anong mali sa ginagawa ko ngayon? Hello. Sige daw din. Sino yung kaya mag-explain kung ano yung mali dito? Sige daw din. Can I ask the mayor? Maria, what can you say about this one? Ano kaya yung mali dito?
Di siya ga-add, sir, kaya wala nakabatang og ngalan.
Nag-add man siya, ano gali o nag-add siya?
Pero naka-white blank ka, sir.
Pero naka-add siya, ano gali. Sige, who's raising his hand? Turn on lang your mic, palihog ko. Hindi na ako makita.
Kana bisan wala kay gi-type bitaw sir. Ga-record siya og kuan.
Very good.
Gi-record niya bisan wala kay gi-type.
Okay, very good. That's a good one. That's a good catch. So the wrong thing about this one is that even if I don't write anything on this text field, it will still keep on adding records or rows, di ba? onto the table. So that one is a bad implementation. Although walang error na lumalabas, but then trying to see it logically, it's really wrong, di ba? So to answer that one, we can have or we can implement if else for this matter. Sige, try natin lagyan ng if else, di ba? So, yung if else implementation natin will work something like this one. Like yung concept niya is that kinakailangan if what you call this one, if walang laman yung text field, kinakailangan hindi siya makaka-add ng record sa table. Okay? So gawa tayo ng if else. So if this one is the argument parameter, and then you have the closing and then open. This one will be the else na dayon. Okay, this part here. And then let's try to put here gagawin ko dito. So, ano muna natin na si, for example, JText field, JText field 1, and then you have here that getText. Si getText is not the same with setText, baya. Si getText, it would mean it will get values from the text field, kung ano yung na-type mo. Diba? For example, this part here, diba yung ginamit natin para ma-extract yung value from text field is getText. Si setText naman, we use it to provide values even if wala tayong ginagawa. Okay? So JText field dot getText dot equals, okay? The equals is it would mean na this one is the equals part will tell us kung ano yung tapos yung syntax niya, you have the open and close, it will indicate kung ano yung gusto nating makuha na value. Okay? Tama ba ako dito? Yeah, I think so. Sige, try natin. Sige. Lagay natin dito na if JText field that getText is equivalent to a blank value, di ba? Is equivalent to a blank value, lagyan natin ng message na J option pane, tapos lagyan natin ng message na invalid or error na lang. Error. All fields must be filled out. Ibig sabihin, meron siyang missing na ano. Sige. Try natin ha. Okay, for example, this one. Ayan. Error, all fields must be filled out. Diba? Pero look what will happen. For example, this one. And then, for example, ito. Name na dito. For example, Neptali. Diba? Ayan. Diba? It's still added. Bakit na-add siya? Kahit na may ano. Sige daw, you can tell me. Bakit na-add si Neptali kahit na wala kong nilagay sa last name? Hello?
Kaya isa raman sir ang imong gikuan sir katong isa ka table
Very good.
text field sir.
Okay. It's because you only use text field 1 as one of the parameters. So to add the other one, yung gagawin natin is that we will try to do OR. Okay? Yung OR na symbol is ito. Ayan. Di ba? The OR is under, ano ba itong symbol na to? It's actually the shift backslash equivalent ng keyboard bitaw. Kana siya, kanang workspace bitaw. That's not letter L ha. And then we'll do the same or we'll just copy na lang this one. Na madali ta. And then we'll have JText field 2. Diba? So that would mean if I will run this one again, ayan. For example, Neptali. And then wala akong ilalagay sa last name. Diba? Error pa rin. Error. All fields must be filled out. So, balik tayo natin. Blanco si first name, tapos meron si last name. Error pa rin. Okay? Nakuha niyo ba yung concept ng if-else natin?
Yes sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So, to really perform the insert operation, kinakailangan lahat ng text field is malalagyan ng record. So, add new record. Ayan. Tsaka pa siya naging successful. Diba? So, ayan. Nakuha nyo ba, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Question daw muna de before I will give you your task performance. TP04. TP04 will be posted by over the weekend pa de, sorry. Sige, question muna tayo. Walang question. Ang galing naman. Sige. Kung walang question, kindly get your notebook and then have this one. Wait muna ha. I will... Nasaan yung ano ko? I'll just ano muna lang. Wala yung code ko dito for, not the code, but the instruction I gave the other week. Wala siya ba eh? Okay. Wait muna ha. Oo, nalagi siya lagi. Okay, I cannot find my field na ginawa ko kahapon. Ay, ayaw. Sige. Sige guys, kasi ayaw man niyang lumabas. Sige. Let's have the window. Okay. For your TP04, kindly take note of this one. Can you see my screen, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. TP04. TP04, di ba? Okay. Using TP03 output, demonstrate adding and viewing of records using JTable. Okay. Second instruction, EP03 form must have a JTable for viewing, okay? For viewing the records. Yan. Make sure you have the correct number of fields. Number 3, make sure to have the same number of fields, number of columns and fields. Based on your fields, based on the fields in your form. Okay? Number 4, perform it while doing the screen recording again. Okay? Do screen recording na sa. Okay? Screen recording should only last to 10 to 20 minutes only. Yung iba naging 1 hour. Saan man sila? Number 6, upload the recorded session to your YouTube. And then, number 7, submit the YouTube link to the form. Submit the YouTube link to the Google form provided. I will post the Google form sa Google Classroom. Okay? Sige. I already started checking man the TP02 to TP03. Here's my my observation. Yung observation ko is that you're just doing it, wala kayong ina-explain, wala kayong ginagawang explanation. Yung iba, they're just doing it para akong asa nagali. They're just putting a background music, but then they don't explain anything about it. So what I want you to do is to perform it really, and then you do the explanation para at least man lang you can, what you call this one, recall the things I've been teaching you for TP04. Okay? Yan yung goal ko. At least man lang you can learn or you can remember or you can retain the process itself. Okay? So again, during the recording, make sure na you talk, you explain, and then have it in English or Filipino or in Taglish. Okay? Sige. Question daw for TP04. May question po ba tayo?
None so far.
None so far. Very good. So kung walang question, please, Senegali, please check your Google Classroom from time to time because I will be putting this instruction as well to our Google Classroom. Sige, kung walang question, kindly turn on your camera for our documentation. Sige daw, be.
Ay, excuse me, sir. Pwede maayos sa
Yeah.
video, sir? Sa karoon
Yeah.
ng klase?
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir. Deactive ang mong camera, sir.
Yes, sir. Dili may ka-open.
Ikaw,